Welcome to Spiritual Mystic. My name is Katrina. This is your Goddess Archetype reading for Tuesday, March the 6th, 2018. The goddess for today is Lilith. A lot of theologians will tell you Lilith is not real, that she didn't ever really exist, or that she doesn't really She doesn't really exist. I personally believe that the energy that we create with our beliefs creates what we believe in. That may sound strange. If you want to discuss this with me, debate it with me, get into a more detailed conversation with me about this, please email me and I will be happy to do that. Lilith was traditionally, before the Jewish Adam and Eve, she was Adam's first wife. She demanded equality. She demanded being treated as Adam's equal. She refused to be submissive in any way to him. And the Jewish legend is, because she refused to submit, Adam complained to God and said, I don't want her, get rid of her, give me another wife. And she was removed from Eden to roam the earth, and from there are many, many, many legends of her as a demon as well as a goddess. To be a true goddess, you have to be part demon. You have to see the balance between light and dark, black and white, positive and negative. I don't want to say right and wrong, because a true goddess knows that there's no right or wrong. It's just the balance between the positive and the negative. And a lot of positive or negative is pure perception on our part. What I might perceive as something wonderful and amazing, another person could see as wrong. And a very simplistic example of this, I have a family member who thinks being rich or financially well off is a sin, that only bad people are rich or financially well off. I don't believe that. This is perception. This is that sliding scale between positive and negative. I think being financially well off, as long as you didn't hurt anyone to get the money, and you aren't selfish with it or putting on airs about it, it's perfectly okay. But then, like I said, there's another person I know who says it's a sin and thinks that just because you have the money, that makes you a bad person. That is where the perception comes in. Lilith is the archetype of that perception. She is the archetype of, are we a good woman if we refuse to submit? Are we honoring the divine feminine if in us? Here's a raven outside my window. Are we honoring the divine feminine in us if we refuse to submit to the patriarchy that is still so prevalent in so many cultures today? Are we demonic? There are legends that say Lilith was the first vampire, not Count Dracula, that she was so enraged from being thrown out of the Garden of Eden that she would sneak back in and steal babies, children, weak people, suck the blood out of them and turn them into demons like her. Do I believe that about her? No, I do not. I'm not saying that there may not be some kernel of truth in this, but again, a true goddess, whether you're physically male or female, biologically male or female, or somewhere in between, you still have a balance of male and female inside of you. You have this ability to be both and to embrace both and to find the balance between the two. She is telling you, if you want to identify with the darker, more independent, less submissive side of femininity, then she's your archetype. She is the one you need to identify with. Or she could be a shadow part of you that you need to work with and talk to and make peace with. We all have shadows in us that the archetypes can appear as actual shadows in us, and we need to work with them and develop them and find ways to make them our friends rather than treating them as parts of ourselves that we're trying to deny or kill. The true archetype, when you make peace with it, whether it's a positive or a negative, whether it's light or dark, it could be a shadow aspect of yourself. A true archetype is your friend. And when you make peace with it and you make it your friend, even if it's a dark shadow part of yourself, then you're embracing it and you're incorporating it into a more whole personality and being. If you want help with this or any of the services I offer, the link for my website's on the video, and I hope everyone has a great day.